Hi everyone, my name is Kendrick and welcome to Travel and Live Free. Recently, a Travel and Live Free subscriber by the name of Red King asked, can you do a video on the most value flights? How to get the most out of your points? Example, before, I could fly from Toronto to Vancouver for a lot of savings compared to a flight from Toronto to Dublin. Thanks for asking that question, Red King. And what we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna cover 7 sweet spots from the east coast of Canada, specifically from Toronto and Montreal, to places around the world where redeeming your Aeroplan points will give you the most value. And we're gonna cover that topic coming right up. So Red King asked that question because he lives in the Toronto area and he's trying to understand how to best use his Aeroplan points now that the new program has been launched. Let's start with North America first, and the first sweet spot in North America would be a flight from Toronto to Chicago. To fly from Toronto to Chicago, it's going to cost you 6,000 Aeroplan points to fly on economy. Previously, in the old program, it's going to cost you 7,500 Aeroplan miles. And the distance flown on this segment is 436 miles. So this is a good redemption compared to the old program because it's going to help you save 1,500 Aeroplan points. The next sweet spot from the eastern side of Canada would be a flight from Toronto to Panama. Previously, a flight between Toronto and Panama would cost you 40,000 Aeroplan miles on economy and 60,000 Aeroplan miles on business class, and this is for a round-trip flight. However, in the new program, it's going to cost you 25,000 Aeroplan points on economy and 50,000 Aeroplan points in business class. The total distance flown is 2,383 miles. And as you can see, flight to Central America has never been cheaper in the new program compared to the old program. The next sweet spot from the eastern side of Canada would be a flight from Toronto or Montreal going all the way to Costa Rica. This flight used to cost 40,000 Aeroplan miles in economy and 60,000 Aeroplan miles on business. However, in the new program, it's going to cost you 25,000 Aeroplan points on economy and 50,000 Aeroplan points on business, and this is for a round-trip flight. The total distance flown is 2,336 miles, and this is from Toronto, and it's roughly the same for Montreal. The fourth sweet spot in the new Aeroplan program for people who live in the East Coast would be a flight from Toronto to Havana, Cuba. Previously, a flight from Toronto to Havana, Cuba would cost you 40,000 Aeroplan miles on economy and 60,000 Aeroplan miles on business. However, in the new program, it's going to cost you 20,000 Aeroplan points on economy and 40,000 Aeroplan points in business. The total distance flown is 1,435 miles. The fifth sweet spot for people who live in the east coast of Canada would be a flight from Toronto to Nassau in the Bahamas. Previously, it's going to cost you 40,000 Aeroplan miles on economy and 60,000 Aeroplan miles on business class, and this is for a round-trip flight. And now, with the new program, it's 20,000 Aeroplan points in economy and 40,000 Aeroplan points in business. The total distance flown is 1,291 miles. The next sweet spot we're gonna cover is a flight from North America to South America. Now, typically, the flights have actually been devalued. However, there are still some sweet spots that came out of the new program, and that sweet spot is a flight from Toronto to Lima in Peru. So I know a lot of people want to go to Machu Picchu, and this is a great, fantastic sweet spot if you live in the east coast of Canada, especially if you live in Toronto. Now, the amount of points that you need for economy has not changed from the old program. It's still 60,000 points on economy round trip and 60,000 Aeroplan points on economy right now. However, if you book on business class, previously it's going to cost you 110,000 Aeroplan miles. And now, in the new program, it's going to cost you 100,000 Aeroplan points. So this is a savings of 10,000 Aeroplan points. The total distance flown is 3,836 miles. The last sweet spot that we're going to cover for people who live in the East Coast is a flight from Montreal going to Casablanca in Morocco. Previously, this flight would cost you 80,000 Aeroplan miles in economy and 135,000 Aeroplan miles in business class, and this is for a round-trip flight. However, in the new program, it's going to cost you 70,000 Aeroplan points in economy and 120,000 Aeroplan points in business. So for economy, you're saving 10,000 Aeroplan points, and on business class, you are saving 15,000 Aeroplan points. So sadly, flights into the Atlantic zone has been devalued, and even some of the better deals are still more expensive than previously in the old program. With that being said, this is the one sweet spot that we now have available in the new program, and perhaps Morocco would be a good hub from now on if you want to travel within Europe. So for example, you could fly into Morocco, and from Morocco you can go to other European destination or African destination and just use that as your hub in order to save some of your Aeroplan points. Anyways, that's about it for this video for the sweet spots for Aeroplan points redemption if you live in the east coast of Canada. In the future video, we're gonna cover sweet spots if you live in the west coast of Canada, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. And don't forget to sign up to the Travel and Live Free newsletter, where you can get a 10-step cheat sheet on how to travel around the world. You'll also get the latest tips and strategies on how to save money on travel for Canadians, how to go on a round-the-world adventure travel for Canadians, and how to use travel to get more freedom in your life as a Canadian. You can sign up for the newsletter in the description below. Until next time, I'll see you then.